It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to March 18th of the year 2023 when the Nashville Predators were in Boston to face off with the number one team in the NHL, the Bruins. Often to say, Glass and Tomasino make up your first line. Sherwood, Novak, and Evangelista. Trennan, Sissons, and Smith. Asplund, Jankowski, and McCarron make up your fourth line. McDonough and Fabro, Barry and Luzon, Gravel and Foote make up your defensive pairings. And UC Saros gets the start in net. We are just 134 into the game, and UC Saros coming with a save on Lindholm. It is the first shot on goal of the game for either team. 2:52 of the first period. Evangelista's off the box. 2 minutes for tripping, and get used to hearing about penalty calls. Saros comes up with a save on Krejci, and that would be the end of that PK for the Nashville Predators. 4:37 of the first period. Ullmark comes up with a save on Sisson. 6:33. Ullmark comes up with a save on Barry at 8:03. Saros comes up with a save on Lindholm. Then at 8:50 of the first period, Marchand's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Ullmark comes up with a save on Tomasino, and then comes up with another save on Barry. Decent pressure by the Nashville Predators power play unit. 11:18 of the first period. Luzon off to the box. 2 minutes for puck over the glass. Sent it a long distance, but it did land right around the second row. Saros has to come up with a huge save on Bergeron, and Saros comes up with a save on Pavel Zacha at 16 minutes even of the first period. McAvoy's off to the box. 2 minutes for interference. It would be UC Saros coming up with the biggest save in the sequence, a shorthanded save on Carlo. The rebound knocked off the goal line by Luke Evangelista, and this was absolutely a razor-thin margin from being in. The crowd thought it was in. It was reviewed after they finally got to a whistle, but it did not have any conclusive shot to show that this puck was over the goal line. So Luke Evangelista saves a goal right here on the follow-up. Umar comes up with a save on Afanaseyev, and Marchand is off to the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking at this point. That's where we are going to see a 5-on-3 for the Nashville Predators, but that's not going to last very long because Dante Fabro is going to be off the box. 2 minutes for closing his hand on the puck. Caught the puck out there by the blue line and definitely held on to that for too long. 4-on-4 for 33 seconds. We'd hit the intermission. The Nashville Predators out shooting the Boston Bruins 10-8 at the end of the first period. There'd be a carryover of 58 seconds where there'd be 0 shots on goal by the Boston Bruins on their power play. At 1:40 of the second period, Foote's off to the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Pasternak's off to the box. Then 2 minutes for boarding during the power play in the offensive zone. That leads to a 4-on-4 for 41 seconds. At 5:22 of the second period, UC Saros comes up with a save on Bergeron at 5:45. Ullmark comes up with a save on Asplund at close range. 7:57, Saros a save on Bertuzzi. 10:08, Saros comes up with a save on Pasternak's backhand. At 11:07, Afanaseyev is off to the box. 2 minutes for roughing. This honestly could have been 4 minutes. It could, in some circumstances, even have been 5 minutes for high sticking. I definitely think the Nashville Predators got off light on this situation. It drew blood. It was to the head, and it was particularly vicious the more you look at it. The Nashville Predators PK has to go to work for 2 minutes, and they step up in a huge way, giving up 0 shots on goal to the Boston Bruins. At 13:55 of the second period, Grzelcyk hits the outside of the post on a sharp angle shot. The 17-minute mark of the second period, Ullmark comes up with a save on Evangelista's backhand off of the rush. Really slick job of skating here by Luke Evangelista. At 18:11 of the second period, Glass, his 12th goal this season, breaks through for the Nashville Predators, giving them a 1-0 lead over the Boston Bruins. It was a wrist shot from the slot. The initial shot by McDonough hit the traffic. Everybody kind of lost sight of the puck just momentarily. Glass capitalizes on that momentary distraction and puts the puck into the net. Nashville Predators have a 1-0 lead. At 19:33 of the second period, Carlo's off to the box. 2 minutes for high sticking. That'll take us to the end of the second period with the Nashville Predators leading 1-0. Shots on goal tied at 19 apiece. Carryover on the power play for the Nashville Predators of 1 minute and 33 seconds would generate exactly 0 shots on goal. And now, UC Saros is about to clock in for, I'm going to tell you right now, one of the most significant periods of action he is going to face this entire season. Let's run it down. 3:07 of the third period, Saros comes with a save on McAvoy. 6:37, Saros comes with a save on Bertuzzi. At 7:06, a significant save on Lindholm. Follows it up just 6 seconds later with another save on Lindholm. The Bruins, just absolutely buzzing. The Preds are saved by the TV timeout of this one. Definitely on the ropes. Coming back from the TV timeout, the Nashville Predators unable to change any momentum at all. 8:16 now in the third period. Saros comes up with a save on Grzelcyk. 9:55. Saros a save on Bergeron. 13:11. Saros comes up with a save on Frederick. Get a whistle right there. You get another TV timeout. And then at 15:50, Saros is coming up with a save on Pasternak's backhand. The Nashville Predators are able to capitalize with the empty net. At 18:41 of the third period, it is Lauzon's fourth of the season. It comes from 200 feet away. He was just whacking away, trying to get that puck out of there, and it finds its way all the way down the ice and into the net. Nashville Predators have a 2-0 lead over the Boston Bruins. Now, 19:59 of the third period, Pastrnak does put the puck in the net. A really slick wrister bar down for his 52nd of the season. That's right, 52nd of the season. But with only 1 second left, they'll drop the puck at center ice, and the Nashville Predators will come away with the victory 2-1 in this one. Outshot dramatically in the third period. The Preds only 4 shots on goal in the third period, while the Boston Bruins credited with 17 overall for the game. The Bruins outshoot the Nashville Predators 36-23. UC Saros was simply incredible in the third period. What seemed like a 20-minute penalty kill for the Nashville Predators was absolutely masterful goaltending work by UC Saros, backing up his team. The Nashville Predators find a way to come away with maybe their signature win of the entire season, beating the number 1 team in the NHL. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it as plain as this. You're telling me that a team at Bridgestone Arena just a couple of weeks ago, full of a whole bunch more recognizable names with tons of NHL experience, got absolutely blasted out of the rink, but tonight, a team of youngsters and the future of this franchise, including some guys that have barely even been in the AHL, went into Boston tonight and came away with one of the most significant wins this team has had this entire season. It is extremely important. It is an incredibly important moment for these young players, and moving forward, definitely something they can build off of. Sure, the 2 points help and when it comes to the potential playoff race for the wild card, but that doesn't matter. What matters is this incredibly young team went into Boston tonight and secured a victory. UC Saros did the bulk of the work, but the Nashville Predators found a way to get it done. Glass scores a goal in this game. Lauzon scores an empty netter in this game, and a very young forward core takes a victory over the Boston Bruins. The Nashville Predators didn't back down for a second in this game. They were definitely outmatched by the Boston Bruins, outskilled by the Boston Bruins, and in the third period, overwhelmed by the Boston Bruins. But the Nashville Predators found a way to get it done, and that is significant for the amount of young players in this lineup. Incredible hockey by the Nashville Predators tonight. Great to see them coming away with the victory. That does it for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We've got full game analysis and the Renegades of Puck coming up next, right here on the Renegades of Puck podcast.